I can't supplement a person out of a 60-hour work week who's married to a narcissist. The impact that has on their health, right? They can't sleep. They're stressed out. They're eating comfort food. They're coming to me because they're overweight and they have brain fog and they're anxious all the time. Those are the symptoms of the bigger problem. You're working 60 hours a week as a partner in a New York City law firm and you're married to a narcissist and you have 2 kids being raised by a nanny, right? When I can't get a person, now that person is in a very difficult position. I have to help them navigate that. But that's the person I find those are the most difficult patients. They go near the top of my list.
Maybe, the circumstances in the patient's lives that you have less control over and they find difficult or sometimes unwilling to explore, at least, if not, as you say, make effort to change.
Yep.
Not that it needs to change like 180 degrees in the next 3 days, but just to be willing to explore or acknowledge some of those circumstances and then explore them. Fair?
I find that particularly with ADHD, my ADHD patients, their brains need a challenge all the time. There's a large subset of ADHD patients whose brains work the best when they're being challenged. They're doing something difficult. There's this concept that Ned Hallowell and John Rattay in their book ADHD 2.0 talk about, and I may not correctly get the term they use, but it's finding your easy hard. And it's basically figuring out what your gifts are and then using your gifts towards your challenge, finding your gifts. So you may be really good at math. Building an AI robot, right, is a great challenge for you, but it's using your gifts.
Yeah.
And you're shooting for really high, really cool new innovation nobody's ever thought of, but you're using your gifts.